Hi, I have just shampooed and conditioned and detangled my hair, and I'm just about to rinse it all out and then do the no-rake method as I style my wash and go today. I saw What the King could do it on her channel a few months ago, and I thought, oh, that'll be cool, I'll try that, because I don't spend much time raking my hair anyway when I'm styling. But after that I tried it once or twice. It is so hard to do because my fingers just want to go in and rake as I style my hair. But this method apparently requires no raking. You just style and you go. We'll see how I do. Alright, we're done rinsing. I will be styling with this Weedad gel. You know, I have used it about 3 or 4 times now, and each time I haven't really liked it. But I am trying it a few more times because I'm tweaking a few things along the way. How much I apply, how wet my hair is, how long to dry for, and things like that. So today we'll be using this gel. It is a Weedad Advanced Climate Control Heat and Humidity Gel. Alright, the instructions does say to rake through wet hair from roots to ends. See, the problem is in our community, wet hair is different from soaking wet hair. So, do they mean wet hair or do they mean wet hair? Alright, here is the consistency. It is pretty light, pretty thin, very watery and colorless. I like that. I really like the blue version of this, the moisturizing one. Absolutely beautiful gel. Alright, I'll grab my gel and apply it just to the bottom because I already know that the amount I took will not suffice for this whole section. I like that. Alright, I'll divide my hair into, clip this out of the way and grab some more gel. See, I was just raking. Oh my gosh. This is a no-rake video. Look, I'm going in with my thumbs just to make sure that I'm not overly clumping my curls. I almost raked again. Alright, smooth. Leave it be, I guess. And do you know what? I'm going to apply just a smidge bit more water to make sure I properly smooth my section. Alright, next sections. To be honest, it is really strange not being able to rake my hair. Very strange, and that just means I've got to style my hair in smaller sections than I am normally used to, because normally I'll just grab my gel, apply it to my section, smooth, 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 and then rake, end of story. But now, because I'm not raking, I'm going in with smaller slices, not too small, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to spend the whole day here, but small enough that when I leave my hair be, I do not have a whole quadrant of my head clumped together. Alright, the back is all done. Normally I would just rake this section, but I can't do that. So I will split it. Maybe I'll just split it down this way and smooth down and smooth down. Alright, this section. Really weird not raking. So weird. I feel like I'm being a little more meticulous than I normally would be, because I'm trying to remind myself, don't rake, don't rake, don't rake. I used a lot less product than I used the other times I used this Weed Out Gel. Again, I didn't like how it looked, so I'm changing two variables in this wash and go. I'm not raking and I'm not using as much gel as I would use a gel that has this type of very thin liquidy consistency. The set is looking great. The product is just not the best I have tried. I haven't tried a lot of products, to be honest, and I do a lot of repetitions on the channel because I just don't have a big stash of products. So the ones that I use, I know them very well, which is why if I do add any new product to my stash, I use it again and again and again, and I change a few variables each time, 1 to 2 variables each time to make sure that it's not me. But this gel is just not it's just not the best. Look at that. I literally just dried my hair, literally just dried it. Why is that happening? Today we are talking about our no-rake styling situation thing. And you know, I think it's okay. I think it's okay if you are just learning to do your hair. But if you already have your practices in place, it is very hard to break habits. Very hard to do. Does it save me time? Not necessarily, because if you watch the videos on this channel, you know that I don't spend much time styling my hair at all. I apply my product, smooth, 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 break, move on to the next section, and I style in big sections. Like this is a whole section. This is not 2 to 3 to 4. I don't do tiny slices. It's looking good if you ask me. When I went in with my blow dryer, I could tell that, like, see some of it, because again, no, we're not raking. So because we're not raking, so many little clumps are married to each other. Like you can see it down here, which I don't mind, honestly. I really don't mind. But I imagine, yeah, like right here, that is quite a few clumps, but just a one end there. I imagine that if I use a much thicker gel, you know, something like Acrylic Hold, for example, that the clumps would be even more bound together and will prove difficult to undo with a blow dryer. I wasn't intentionally trying to undo the clumps when I was drying. It's just the air and the movement and the heat just made some of it naturally separate on its own. But for the most part, many of the clumps are still clumped together, and many of the clumps are now on their own, which just happened as I dried my hair. And of course, my hair will separate more and get bigger over the course of the week. Thank you for watching. Bye. For me, this method didn't make much of a difference to me or my hair or the way my hair looks, because I don't spend much time styling my hair anyway. I understand if you spend a lot of time styling your hair and want to save time, or you want something to do when you are in a hurry, for example, right? Then you can easily style your hair, no rake, just dry it, end of story. You can fluff it a bit after drying with your blow dryer, and that will help actually, you know, separate your hair a little further. However, because I already style in huge chunks, my raking looks exactly like this.